All right. So first, for the record, we're going to. I'll heavily edit this out, of course, because in the beginning of this thing, I'm picking at my face and hopefully not digging up my nose. But I will edit this, and this video will be available in the group that you guys are about to be a member of, the Facebook group that'll have this and all the previous recordings of the training that we do. But I just want to welcome you all to this is the 8th Deal Confidence Training, Mastering the Analysis of Rental Property Money Machines. I, of course, am Mitch Messer, Senior Asset Manager with Home Pride Properties. I am more excited to do this training than I should be, I guess. I love doing this stuff. I love training people on how to do deal analysis, because I know for myself what it meant to not understand how this stuff works and what that cost me. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I also know that for a lot of folks, the fear and the anxiety around investing is pretty much because they don't know how to work the numbers. Once you know how to work the numbers, once you know what a great deal looks like and you can prove it to yourself, a lot of the anxiety about doing real estate investing goes away. And so I'd love to get you all to that point. And my goal with this training is to do exactly that. Begin. Oh, and last quick thing. The last time we did this, I ran like 3 hours. I'm going to try my best to keep this to 2.5 at the worst hours, because I know this is Saturday morning or afternoon for all of you, and I don't want to burn up your time. But I will stick around here for as long as you have questions about this topic. It is my job to make sure that when we're done here, you get this stuff. And so if you feel the need to dive deep into some of the stuff and you don't understand it, I'm here. I'm here as long as you need me to be. All right, so let us talk about why we're here. And I've got paper here. That's why I'm licking my fingers. I have my own notes over here. I want to give you the $6 million, the 6 million reasons why this topic is near and dear to my heart. I don't know that all of you know my story, so I'll just kind of cover it real fast. My wife and I got started real estate investing back in 1999 in Atlanta, in Cobb County, actually. And we bought and we accumulated. We're mostly buy and hold investors. And by 2006, we had amassed somewhere between $6 to $10 million worth of real estate. And then, of course, as we all know, the bottom fell out. The Great Recession took place, and I'm not embarrassed to say we got totally and utterly crushed, like devastated. And a big reason for that devastation was I did not know my numbers at all. And so when I give this training, I don't want people to think that I'm giving this training because I'm way up here and you guys are way down there and I'm telling you how to do things because I've always done it right. No, I'm doing this training because I know what happens when you don't understand your numbers, because I didn't for the first, 7 years of investing, I didn't run any of these numbers for our rentals. And so when the downturn happened, we got crushed because I didn't realize that we were on the edge for like most of those 7 years. I just didn't know it. And then, so when things got bad, they got really, really bad. And when all the dust settled and the smoke cleared, we were $6 million in debt. By 2010, 11, 12, we were $6 million in debt. And so I do this training so that other people can avoid the mistakes that I made and not end up $6 million in debt. But it's not because I did everything perfectly. It's because I did everything wrong, or at least that thing wrong, very wrong. And so I'm back to tell you, don't make the mistake that I made. Learn this stuff now so that you don't have a $6 million mistake. And I tell people that when my wife and I are sitting, on the couch watching TV and some couple comes up and talks about their $90,000 in debt, we look at each other and go, isn't that cute? Isn't that just adorable? $90,000 in debt. Come back to us when you get an extra zero behind that, and then we'll talk. Okay, so that's why you should be paying attention to this. It's why you're here, but I want you to understand that this stuff it's real and it's important, and it's why I'm covering this in such detail. So, before I forget, if you don't have one in front of you right now, go ahead and get a calculator. Use your phone, use an actual calculator, and make sure that you have the ability, you don't need anything sophisticated. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division is fine, but I'm going to be going through, I've got each of your names written down here on a piece of paper, and we're going to be going round robin fashion through these things to ask questions and get answers. So I want you to look at this pop quiz to try to calculate max purchase price. And I want you to just kind of look at that for a second, and I want you to think, you don't have to tell me, you don't have to say it out loud, but I want you to think about what's going through your mind and your gut when you look at that. If what's going through your mind and your gut is terror and, oh goodness, I hope Mitch doesn't call on me, then you're in the right place. Because this is just a ruse, a test, just to kind of get you, get the blood flowing. I'm not going to cover this, but I want you to be, when we're done here, I want you to feel comfortable that you'll be able to understand how that stuff works, and you won't feel fear and anxiety. You'll feel confidence and pride. So for a minute here, I want you to forget about real estate, forget about